Alright, here we are back again. What do we got going on? Crow and white start are good. It's like the shoveler is my wetland bird. Not sure how much I like that. Crow is good for the grasslands. White start is good for the forest. Gonna need a lot of eggs, it looks like. I'm gonna have to go with the shoveler for my wetland option. Going first isn't offering me much advantage here with this tray. It's not really great. Bonus cards. Diet specialist or ecologist? I think we'll go with ecologist here. I don't really like the shoveler as my wetland bird, but it's a good bomb. It's got a good nest size. I wonder if I don't go with the white start. I really need something better to accompany my crow in the grasslands. Let's roll with this. Another kind of average start. Alright, my opponent capped 2 cards and a typical food spread. So it could be anything. I think I'm going to secure this seed. Click on my board here. I'm going to secure this seed for the shoveler. That's probably going to look like a wood duck here. That's usually what happens when someone starts with a wood duck. They just grab a seed or the cherry they need. Or really the seed. Because you need one food type. Common chaffinch. Cards in hand, cup nests. Could be a good mid to late game play. I do need a cup nest for round 2. I think I am going to take it. Bee eater. I wouldn't mind having that here. Wonder if they grab it. Especially since I just grabbed the chaffinch. They did take the bee eater, but they rule 16 to Raven, so I gotta take that. So there's one rat in the bird feeder. I wonder if they can't go out of their way to deny that rat unless they need it themselves. That would be kind of a dud action for them. I got plenty of food. I could just force down the Raven. Yeah, they left the rat. So the yellow-rumped warbler. Not sure I mind that. Interesting play there. So I am going to secure this rat for the Raven. They drew cards again. So let's see, this is kind of a clunky position to be in here. I don't think... I have 4 activations left. I have the food for the Raven. Gotta wait till round 2. If I play this shoveler, I'm still going to need 1 food for the Raven. But I need to take some sort of action here. Crow Raven is probably overkill. I think I gotta play this shoveler here. They lay their eggs, so they're probably gonna go with a second forest bird here. Now, do I draw cards and hand out the extra card with the shoveler? I give them an extra card that gives them some good fodder for their warbler when they might not otherwise have it, or it could just give them a great card. So that's kind of a difficult prospect here, but we're kind of painted into a corner. I could just lay eggs here. I could put the crow in the wetlands, so when I do draw cards, I can supplement my cards with food. I'm going to be switching to the grasslands here, so that would give some extra value out of my crow instead of making it redundant in the grasslands. Let's just draw some cards here and see what happens. Fish crow. I'm getting the whole flock here. Too bad I don't have Omnivore Expert. Yeah, this is just overkill. These cards don't really do much for me after the Raven. So let's be generous and hand out a card. Carolina Wren. I could play it and get 2 more cards. How are we looking for the round goal? The Wren could help us secure the round goal, but then we're behind 2 food for our Raven here. I could just then gain food, discard one of my crows, get an extra piece of food, get the 3 food for the Raven, play that on turn 10. So the Flycatcher Warbler, so they're going hard forest here. Let's actually do this to secure the round goal. Black-headed gull. Not sure how great that is as of this moment. I could play that in my wetlands along the same lines as what I was describing with my crow earlier. I would rather I have black-headed gull than them. They really need a good wetland bird here. So we're pulling ahead on the round goal. They've got 2 turns left. Even if they drew cards twice, they would tie us. And if I discard a card for an extra piece of food, they could win the round goal by drawing cards, single cards twice. Maybe they have a card to cycle on their Warbler, but that would be a net neutral card in hand. So they gained food, they did tuck, took off the top of the deck. So I think I am going to discard a card here to set myself up for the Raven right away on turn 9. Let's take the worm. Let's take the wheat. So they would have to take the draw card action here in order to tie me on the round goal. I would rather they do that than work their engine. So they went down a card. They played a bird. Ruddy duck, so that's a good wetland bird for them. They needed that. Bittern is a decent bomb. Alright, I think we're going to drop this Raven. So they drew off the top of the deck. We need to get a cup nest down. That'll be our chaffinch. So they gained food, they tucked another card. They're looking really good on their food supply. Let's lay some eggs here. And we'll get a worm and a wheat. House finch in their grasslands. I don't like that. That's what I want. So that's another cub nest for them. I think I'm going to go with the chaffinch here for my cub nest. We'll use the wheat. They got the bee eaters, so now they're switching to their grassland. Need to lay eggs here. Gonna skip the chaffinch for now, or chiff-chaff rather. And we'll get another wheat and a worm. And I think we're going to play this black-headed gull next and draw cards. Laid eggs, pretty straightforward. Let's go with the... I want to keep the wheat. Laid more eggs. They're setting up for the next round. Really like to get another cup nest here. Let's see. The bittern could be a good draw. I have the worm. One activation of my raven will get me the rat and the fish. It's a good bomb. It lines up the round 4 goal. I think I am going to hand out the extra card on the shoveler. They're okay for card draw here. And the excess cards for me can be converted into points in the chaffinch. Grasshopper sparrow could be okay. I think I will take the bittern here. Take their worm. They can't replace it from the bird feeder. And we'll hand out the card. Gray heron is garbage. Downy woodpecker is a pab. Play another bird, P-A-B. Call them pabs for short. So they laid their eggs. I'm going to come up short on this round goal. They did take the downy woodpecker. I was kind of thinking about grabbing that and doing woodpecker fish crow into the forest just to get some bodies up there. So they're looking to do a double play into the forest. So what's their food looking like? They grab that worm. I could steal their worm with the gull. They can't replace it from the bird feeder. We can go from there. Garbage. Steal that worm. I will hand out the card. Moorhen is garbage. Came up short on that one as predicted. Another raven. Round 3 raven could still put in some work for them. Baird sparrow. Already got the grasshopper sparrow. What do they got for food? I could grab that cherry. I don't suspect that they need it for anything though. They just kind of have it. I think they started with that cherry. If I take their wheat, they can just replace it from the bird feeder. But I could use an extra wheat, I guess. So draw one off the deck. Bob White. Maybe. I think we'll deny the raven. That's both crows and both ravens. Don't need a cherry for anything, but I could use the wheat. And I will hand out the card. Another crow. Just like all the crows, all the ravens. I need to start making some plays on this grassland now, though. I gotta get down my sparrow. Start laying eggs for this round goal. They can get 5 sets of eggs. Right now I'm sitting at 4. If I get the sparrow down, I can do 6. More eggs. So I think I'm just going to kind of ignore this round goal. I'm going to get on the board for it, but I need to start secure. I'm going to get this sparrow down, and then I'm just going to start spamming eggs, getting the food I need to just start dropping some of these bombs. Not that I have much of bombs to bittern. I could play the crow in the wetlands. I could get the bobwhite down, and I'd really have some mass egg production. Try to end the game with some major egg spam to fill up my nests. I think I'll keep the wheat for the quail. So they're filling up on eggs rather quickly here. Got plenty of food. We know they have that downy woodpecker, so we can expect a double play here soon. You might hold off until... Well, there's 4 activations left, so they can't just keep laying eggs. They got, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can lay eggs twice more and then be full. They'll be forced to do their double play. So I think here we're just going to lay eggs. Now I wonder... I think I'm going to keep the food. Don't skip. Let's see, we'll throw it down in the wetlands. Let's tuck carrion crow, moorhen. I don't think I'm going to need the egg space. Get rid of Stellar's Jay, gray heron. And let's discard off the shoveler. Actually, let's discard off the chaffinch. Try to keep as many eggs in the wetlands as we can. So we need wheat for our quail. Paired sparrows, so they're going with the same. Well, they're pretty full up on eggs, though. Wonder if they don't have Prairie Manager. That's their second bird to get on the board for it. It's kind of strange to play a grasslands egg-laying bird when you're already full up on eggs. So let's play our quail. Make sure nothing great came up in the tray. Brewer's Blackbird. I wonder if they don't want that. I don't know that they have a lot of excess cards, though, and they're full up on eggs. I think we can pass on that one, because our chaffinch is going to be consuming all our cards here. So let's go egg here, egg here, egg here. Egg in the wetlands. Egg here, egg here. We can get rid of the quail, we can get rid of the raven, we can get rid of the crow. Now food. I think we will discard this egg, because we're not going to win the wrong goal. We just need to be on the board for it. Let's get the fish and the rat for the bittern. There's the double play, woodpecker, warbler. Clearing up their egg space a little bit. We might have forester as well. not as well, but maybe instead of Prairie Manager. So I think I'm going to play the Bittern. And we'll spend these 2 eggs. Oh, we only need to spend 1 egg. So let's spend the egg off the forest. What's in the tray? Nothing impressive. So they got a bunch of food stockpiled here. I wonder what they're going to do. I'm going to drop a couple more birds. Probably in the wetlands if they have any choice about it to help with the round goal. And then spam eggs for the rest of the game. I think that's pretty much what we're going to do ourselves. We're going to spam eggs. I'm going to get this fish crow down in the forest for ecologist. So that'll be a 7-point play. And then we'll just lay eggs in the wetlands. Maybe we'll get this moorhen down. So that's a good bomb for them. Definitely don't want to see that. So we'll just fill up our wetlands with eggs. Skip the chaffinch. Honestly, I wonder if I don't draw cards here. Because I can convert the cards into points on the chaffinch. And maybe I get a Benelli or something. So I got 20 egg spaces left. 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So I'll fill up on egg slots very quickly. And I think I am going to take the extra card. 4 times 6 is 24. Where was that earlier? Bird, egret, not great cards. We will skip this because it only benefits my opponent. I will take their wheat because they can't replace it from the bird feeder. And I am going to hand out the card. Mallard, not great. So hopefully they don't get Benelli or something like that. It's kind of dangerous to hand out those cards at the end like this, but I kind of feel like I need a major exclamation point here at the end, and I'm just not drawing good cards. But at least I can convert them with the chaffinch. So it looks like they're going to want to play another wetland bird to try to win this round goal. So the moorhen might come through for us. We only got 4 activations left. So they're resorting to egg spam. Picked up a second worm. They could be going for another wetland bird here. And I'm definitely going to want to get that crow down in the forest. That'll be a 7-point play. 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of the mallard, the egret. And what's the bush tick gonna really do for me at this point? Not much. Could ditch the hummingbird as well. That could be 4, 5, 6. Minus 1 is 5. I gain more points from my grasslands at this point. What do I need for food? I need a fish. So my grasslands is 4, 5, 6 points. playing the Fish Crow would be a 7-point play. Net. Burrowing Owl in the grasslands. So if they play another wetland bird and lay eggs on it, they could win the round goal. Got 1 food. But I think we could skip the moorhen for now, or skip the chiff-chaff tuck for now. We'll skip this raven. We've got 1 more turn to think about stuff based on what my opponent does. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is looking. It's really gonna... what bonus card they picked up from the wood store is going to be important. Wonder if that's Rodentologist with that Burrowing Owl. Yeah, pretty average game. I had pretty low card quality, excluding my Raven draw, but don't really have a whole lot to back it up with. I've got a really strong egg spam engine here at the end, so we'll see if that can bring it home for us. They laid their eggs. They've got 1 activation left, so they really need... well, they can't play another wetland bird and lay eggs on it, so we're going to win this round goal. So I will tuck the moorhen here. And I will save the egg on the raven, and then we'll play the fish crow as a bomb at the end. Four, 5, 6-point engine at the end here. I just don't know if we had enough to bring it home. So let's see, this is a 7-point activation, but I only have 4 egg spaces left, so I gotta play this. Yeah, I don't think we won this one. Just drew lots of average cards. See if the Raven was enough to allow us to win. They had a very strong grassland engine. Depending on what their bonus card is. Yeah, they did well. That could be game. They're going to have more eggs. Come back on tucks a little bit. But they have a ton of tucks too. Yeah, 102 to 91. Oh, good game to my opponent. Not really much we could have done about that. Had a bunch of really average draws here. So that's just the way it goes sometimes.